I'm excited, man. Welcome to an episode of Music in Black and White.
Yes. Welcome to Fox Zodiac. Today, on this fine morning, we're going to be talking about Zodiac signs.
All right, Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
Relax, man. Relax. I was walking on thin ice.
What
I know
Zodiac
you were
sign
referring
is
to the
that?
size of my
Probably
muscles.
Cancer or something. I don't know.
The size of my muscles, because I'm like a freaking Komodo dragon.
No, listen. Y'all need to go back to episode 1 and check my man out, Jackson, and like come right back to this moment right here. Like, you got jacked since episode 1, bro.
He's just trying to pick up the pieces he shattered earlier today.
I'm saying I didn't see it earlier, maybe because of the shirt. You had a U of H shirt or something.
No, I had on a sleeveless shirt specifically.
No, but this shirt is like it. You know, it's like one of those. What's that shirt they advertise? That fits. I don't know. It fits well, but you look different, bro, than episode 1.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. You never know what this guy's talking about over here, because not too long ago, you know, bro was calling me fat, which is fine. I'm trying to.
You fat.
I'm trying to get.
Bro, I'm bigger. I'm fatter than you.
I'm
what
trying
are you talking
to
about?
get bigger.
I'm trying to get lean, man. I look like a retired linebacker.
Why does every episode, one of the last 4 episodes, we've started off by talking about fitness?
Because we're on that right now.
Usually arguing about it too. Like the James episode was funny. How you were you tried to make me sound all dramatic and flamboyant whenever you said like how I called you.
Oh yeah.
That was
it's
funny.
It's true though. That happened.
Okay. You know, a big truth can still be a micro lie. Anyhow,
Okay,
guys, we're going to
politician.
be talking today about zodiac signs of famous mix engineers.
Of engineers in general, we're going to use them. We're going to use the famous engineers as reference.
Okay.
But we're going to be talking about how your zodiac sign affects the way you mix music as an engineer. So even if you're an artist and you mix your own music, this might play into how you work on your music as an
Keyword
engineer.
might. You know, I'm going to be straight down honest right now. I don't believe in any of this. Okay. This is difficult for me to do, but I have no problem observing the patterns.
Yeah.
I think God does work in like seasonal manners.
Yeah.
Right. But I also think that, you know, we're going to go through this list of the different types of whatever they are, signs, and look at the fact that nearly every person has attributes of every single one.
100%. Like Geminis, sometimes I could be like happy one moment and a little irritated and pissed the next, like Geminis are, right?
Right. It's almost like a list of human traits. And, you know, like I said, I don't put God past working in
You know what I think about zodiac signs? Just had an
pattern
epiphany
ways.
about that. Like the red car effect. Like if you
Yeah.
it's kind of like if you want to see it, you will. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if I really scrambled all of them and told you that Pisces are really stubborn or whatever, which is usually linked to like Sagittarius and whatever else.
Right.
You'd be like, yeah, you know what? They are stubborn, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're going to stick to the traditional patterns or whatever that there's
So that made me
them.
start thinking, like, I'm honestly kind of lost what you were saying. Not that it wasn't a point. I kind of was reading and listening.
No, you're good.
But it did trigger a thought that like if all of these attributes were scrambled up together and I was told to go through and pick all of mine, I would pick like one from every single, you know
That's
what I'm
exactly
saying?
what I
And
just
think
said.
everyone else in my life, okay, then but I think everyone else in my life would as well. So let's go ahead and get started onto the element groups. There are 4 different groups. Can you guess what they are? There's 4 different ways to classify them. Think Avatar.
Oh, water,
Yeah, that's one.
air,
That's one.
earth.
Wait, that's one. I didn't know this was a thing, dude.
Yeah.
I had no idea this was a real thing.
Water,
and
air,
fire.
earth, and I don't know, stubborn people, horns. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So now guess which ones are in the fire signs.
The fire signs are Capricorn.
Nope.
Oh shucks, that's terrible. Libra,
Nope.
Dang. You try to sneak an answer and still got it wrong. That's terrible. What are the fire signs? Cancer?
Nope.
I'm going to give you all the other ones.
Yeah. It's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius.
Aries, Leo, is the lion is a fire sign? Okay.
I have no idea. So the attributes of these people are creative, passionate, risk takers. These engineers may be known for bold, high energy productions. Right? Honestly, if you told me that was my sign, I'd be like, yeah, that makes total sense. You know what I'm saying? If someone told me that was your sign, I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. That's on the T, bro. Okay. Guess what the earth signs are? I've honestly never seen this one, whatever this one is. I've never.
Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo.
You were supposed to guess.
I'm guessing.
No, you were just reading it off your phone. I know for a fact you do not have this kind of knowledge about this stuff.
Okay. I have no idea, bro. I'd have no idea.
He got the first two right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These people are allegedly practical, grounded, meticulous. They are likely very organized and detailed, oriented in the studio. Interesting.
I think, yeah, I can see that. Red car effect or not, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, what are you?
I'm a Pisces, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, me and you are in the same group.
We are?
Yeah. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These people are allegedly communicative. Is that the right way to say that? Communicative, innovative, adaptable. They might bring fresh ideas to the table and thrive in collaborative environments. Oh, interesting. You know?
Okay. So I got to go straight to the meat and potatoes right here. I believe that many people will agree that Servant Ganea, if I'm saying his name right, I can never get his name right, is probably the most respected mixed engineer in the world.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Guess what he is?
Pisces.
He is my sign, baby. Pisces. Yes, sir.
You can't be like, I don't believe it. And then, oh my God, I thought she was saying, your blood pressure is so high. Sit down, please, sit down. My wife just
told me that I can't do that.
Oh.
But I can.
But it's interesting, you know, you don't believe it on one hand, and then on the other hand,
it's exciting, man.
You're gassed up.
Listen, but you know what? We might not, but for those who do, man, look, I hope you like jumping up and down, like, you know, fist pumping in the air right now, because this is good stuff right here.
It's like how my friend that worships numbers told me I'm a master number. It's like, yeah, I like the chance to hear. I like to hear that.
Well, hey,
might be a cool chance.
Servant was born March 13th. I was born March 3rd. Look at that. We even got the numbers going for us too.
Oh my gosh, 33333. Yeah. All right, that last one, water signs. All right, now you got to guess what these are. Hopefully, you can do a good job because we already went through all of them.
Water signs. Obviously Aquarius.
No.
Are you serious?
We already said Aquarius? That was air.
No, but I'm thinking like aqua. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that the people making these words were English.
Water signs definitely Pisces.
Yeah.
Obviously. Aries?
Nope.
No, that was fire. Right. Libra?
Nope.
Pisces, that's all I got for you, okay?
Bro, I just told you we're in the same group. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio.
Okay, Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer and Scorpio, they just sound like negative. Cancer just sounds bad. Scorpio's like, oh, don't get stung. You know what I mean?
So these people are emotional, intuitive, and creative. They could excel at capturing the emotional depth and feel of a song.
Emotional roller coaster. Emotional damage.
You know, when I win, I got to win.
Yeah.
Major key.
You got the emotional side down pack. Actually, I'll be honest, I do too. I'm sure all my friends, everybody that sees this episode, will be like, yep, he's emotional as heck. And I am. But
would you say you're creative?
I am creative.
Would you say you're practical?
I am practical, actually.
Would you say you're communicative?
Absolutely. We're on a freaking
And would you say you're emotional?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're every single group I just listed. the main one from every single group.
That's crazy.
All right. Where's this going? Let's get this episode rolling on to the next thing.
All right. So
what do you got?
Let's talk about groups. I'll give you one Aquarius mix engineer that we all know and we all love.
Can I take a guess?
Yes.
Based off the signs, I think I might know who. Based off the attributes, I think I might be able to guess it.
Okay, Aquarius. Who's an Aquarius?
I'm gonna take a guess right now of who you were gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
Tony Maserati.
Nope.
What? Oh man, I just have that right here it's on my list.
Leslie Brathwaite.
Oh. Okay.
He's known for working with Cardi B and Pharrell. He mixed Happy. You know Happy.
Because I'm happy.
Yeah, he mixed that record. But yeah, he's an Aquarius. They're known for being visionaries and being innovative. I've liked him. Like it was one of my friends that went to Full Sail that first introduced me to him because he was doing a workshop there. He went to Full Sail. Leslie did. And just hearing him talk, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he uses templates. I think every mix he does, he starts from scratch and just gives the song what he needs. He's more of a reductive engineer. Like if it's good where it's at, I'm just going to leave that and add what's missing kind of person, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool about him. Leslie, he has a bunch of stuff on YouTube, like free stuff. He's also on Mix with the Masters for those who have that. So yeah. It's Leslie Aquarius. You have another Aquarius over there?
Tony Maserati is.
Tony Maserati, okay.
He's big name, but interesting. Rewinding a little bit about, I forgot his name. The biggest mix engineer in the entire universe.
Sarban Ghanaian?
Yeah, Chris Lord Alge's also a Pisces. I mean, that dude knows how to throw a wall of sound. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, but Chris Lord Alge goes in the studio. His interns or assistants or whatever already have had the session all set up exactly how he likes, loaded up on the console. He walks in, and within like one to not many listens through. I don't want to say the number because I can't remember exactly. Listens through it extremely fast and mixes it like nearly instantaneously. And you also got to think he's for sure working with the best quality stuff, knows where it's coming from recording wise, knows the environments it's coming from, knows his gear. His assistants know how he wants things set up. You know, I'm sure they're going,
they're mixing it with him.
Up. Yeah, so it's just cool. And you think about how much he probably gets paid for a mix. Let's look that up real quick.
Probably like I'm guessing somewhere between $7 to $15K.
Let's see.
Between 7 and 15. 30 on the high side.
Around 8,000 to 10,000 per song.
That's exactly. Yeah. That's within.
There's no telling. I guarantee you if he heard that, he'd be like, what? I charge 50,000. You never know. That was a little Quora thing I saw.
That's probably basic, right? But if somebody wants, hey, we need a song mixed right now, push everything aside, yeah, it's going to be up there in like a 25, 30, maybe more.
Dang. I like his stuff. It's interesting. His brother's also Tom Lord Alge's also a huge engineer.
Oh wow.
So they both came up. I think their dad was like some sort of. Both their parents, I think, were musicians. It's just interesting. Like when you're like raised up in it, you kind of just go along with it, you know.
Speaking of people who were raised by musicians, he's in a different bracket altogether. But Jason Joshua, the creator of the God Particle and Orion, he is a Gemini. So he's very versatile and adaptable. To me, that one doesn't really fit that much because Jason is one of those engineers that I feel fits into a system. He has a way of mixing that's so known and such a sound that he has plugins based on his sound, right? Orion's based on his drum bus. Um, God Particle is based on his mix bus.
Yeah.
And it's very specific. You know, I mean, unless he's lying to us, which I don't think he is, he's using basically that same concept for all of his stuff. That gives it that very unique, very rich, lovely sound that we all like. So versatile.
It's just like so broad, dude.
Yeah,
You could use that in
yeah.
so many different ways. But Manny Marroquin's a Virgo.
I'm sorry. The reason why we brought him up was because we're talking about people raised by musicians. His mom or his dad, I can't remember which one of them, was a producer or recording artist. Like, it's in his family, like, heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's another person that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manny Marroquin's a Virgo, known for his detail-oriented and analytical approach to mixing, which aligns with Virgo's perfectionist traits.
Yep. So that one's
dude,
that one's dead on, dude.
I see that. You really think that's dead on?
I think it is. He's known for the American bounce. You've heard of American bounce? It's like the way his songs breathe. It's for you to do that, you have to be very precise with the way you compress, with the way you balance your stuff. It makes it give it.
Oh, like it's all intentional. According to, do you know like people compress according to like tempos and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a tempo calculator. Like
you told me, yeah.
It's by the way, if you want to check that out, it's a free plugin called I don't remember what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Music Math. It's called Music Math, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get it on the Apple Store. It's probably available for Windows as well. And it has a calculator for reverb times, for the delay and decay times. It also has one for your compressor as well, for setting your release time. So yeah. If you want to be precise, like Marroquin, you should check that out.
Maybe give it a try.
Or if you're really good at math, you can just do it on
Maybe
top
give
of your
it
head.
a shot. Anyhow, moving on. Andrew Shep's Cancer, like me. He's cool. Ife hates him. And we're moving on to the next thing. Astrology and
stop it. I don't hate him. I just think his style is a bit over the top. Like, he parallels everything. He's a parallel master.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm like, that's just too much. He parallels his mix bus, parallels his drum bus.
Oh, have you heard of
parallels everything that parallels a parallel? Like, dude's in a different dimension with it, man. Parallel universe.
What is his Waves plugin called? Parallel Particle.
Omni Sheps.
No, that's the channel. Have you seen this one? This thing is crazy.
It looks like it's just a
freaking
gadget. Nuclear reactor. What is it called?
Shep's Parallel Particles. It's actually dope, but the CPU is bananas the way it eats it up.
Probably not. You probably haven't used it since you got your
No, I
silicon.
haven't.
Yeah, you should try it again just to see what happens. Oh, speaking of,
it reminds me of like the infected mushroom pusher.
I remember that. Speaking of CPU stuff, so and we just talked about Jason Joshua. I used to have one of the towers, the 2019 Mac Pros.
He did.
Rest in peace.
Rest in misery.
Rest in misery. I sold it on eBay or whatever for scrap, and I could only use one instance. That's all you need of God Particle, and if I had a fully loaded session, it would tweak my entire thing. Like, I mean, like I'd have to pray when I was rendering, so it wouldn't skip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I got the M2. I got an M2, bro. And I was like, let me see how this works. How this reacts to it. Same exact session. Jeff, are you listening? I opened the same exact session. I put a God Particle on there. Nothing. Didn't breathe. Copy and pasted the second one. Nothing. Third one. Just kept clicking, chugging right along. I put 9 God Particles on the same insert, on the same channel. Bro, I was at 50% CPU with 9. With my server grade Intel chip that cost me a used car when I got it. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, I know.
It couldn't handle one God particle. I'm like, that's insane. So if you went back to infected mushroom or the omni parallels, I'm really curious. I feel like silicon could reinvigorate a bunch of the old Waves plugins that used to use a lot of CPU.
Okay, I need you to guess something, okay?
Let me guess.
Are you ready? You're about to guess something, and if you get it wrong, that means you can't bench 225. You ready?
Okay.
What zodiac sign is Help Me Devon? Think hard.
I don't know his birthday.
You're supposed to guess based off. If it was that true and that real, you should be able to tell based off his traits.
Devon, he's very helpful. He's very friendly. He wants to connect with you and like make sure you really, really get what he's saying, even when he's talking on to other people. Aries or Gemini? No. Aries. I go Aries.
Gemini was closest because it's in the same group that he's in, but he's a Libra.
Libra.
And does it make any sense? No, because it says communicative, innovative, adaptable.
Yeah, I think it's very communicative. Yeah.
No, yeah, I would agree. But he's also practical, grounded, meticulous. That's the earth signs. That's what I'm saying. This stuff is so broad. Life path number is 6. That's what.
Okay, so guess which sign is the most dominant when it comes to like GOAT engineers? Pisces.
Oh, now you're gonna start believing this hardcore.
Yeah, I am. But their empathetic and intuitive nature may contribute to their success in blending genres and enhancing emotional depth in music. Listen.
Yeah, no.
Let me tell you something. Right?
Tell me. Hurry.
Nothing, I'm just kidding. But no, but seriously, I'm a Pisces, okay? And I like to make myself as knowledgeable as I can about what my tools are and what they can do. But once I get that down and I internalize that, I try my best to use them emotionally. Like if I'm trying to get an emotional thing out of a sound, like what am I going to do? What tool am I going to use to drive that emotion out or bring that emotion out rather, right? So in that sense, it works. I still agree with you. I mean, just a second ago, you asked me a question about each group, and like I was like, yeah, right. But I'm not 100% surprised that Pisces takes the cake on this, because they will make a great record and then sit there and sob about how much they think it sucks. And then when they submit it, they'll be like,
"That's engineering, dude.
I know.
Do that all the. That's me too. That's how it is. That's the game.
I know. Like, so maybe we're all just Pisces.
Oh, I got it. Maybe we're all just engineers.
Maybe we're all just human. How about that?
Yeah, and it's not that crazy of a thing to be born within the span of like, what is it, like a couple months where you're in a certain group.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all were all born on the same day, I'd be like, whoa, now we're talking something weird.
Hey, listen, how about this? If you're Pisces, if you're born on Earth and you're a Pisces, I mean, you could be a Capricorn and some other planet somewhere else, and that's particular space and time. Maybe you're Pisces. I don't know.
There's no telling, but this is the reality of it. Okay, this is widely accepted in pop culture. Especially in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have like leaned into their signs as like a piece of their identity. But the reality is that is a shallow puddle. I don't think it's complete nonsense. Like I said, I think there are patterns to be witnessed in the world, and we don't know everything. And I think God's especially can work in a seasonal manner, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that doesn't mean, that's the peak of our knowledge, because if the peak of our knowledge was being able to predict people's personalities, that just, that there's not much there. The only reason it's so popular is because people, if you take a group picture and someone shows it to you and you're in the group picture, who's the first person you look at? Yourself.
Yeah.
People love hearing about themselves, and the Zodiac stuff, it doesn't tell you the bad things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people just love to see what is. What am I good at? Who am I strong? Who am I?
You know what makes me feel or think that there might not be a lot to it? Think about the military.
Yeah.
If zodiac signs were so, like accurate, like once you try to join the military, they'd be like, hey, you're a Pisces. Nope, no active duty for you. You're gonna be behind a desk somewhere.
Yeah, they would like group them. They would group them and use them for certain
for
certain tasks.
Leos, you're brave or whatever, infantry. You know what I mean?
And you don't think the government has studied?
Of course they have.
Every possible manner of an edge that they can get. We made a nuclear bomb. Like, you don't think they've looked into every avenue of a slight edge above other people?
No, definitely.
So that's very true. I guarantee they would much rather you be extremely strong and fast on the front lines than they would. You can communicate. I know my worth.
You gotta say it like that.
Garbage, dude. No, it's predominantly popular in modern female culture, especially. I don't know why. That's what I see. The majority people that are into this stuff, I notice happen to be female. I've noticed that in my life. I don't know if that's absolute truth that's the case, but that's what I've noticed. And I'm done talking about this now.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, no, it really was fun. It was good to know, kind of like, I think what I got out of it the most is that our personality should show in the way that we create music, whether we're songwriting, producing, or mixing a record.
Yeah.
And that's just it. How does it feel? How does it make you feel?
Right. Everything is a game of finding who you are. And that's something that should be reflected in everything you do, including your engineering, your making of music, if you're a drawer, your paintings, whatever you want it to be.
Speaking of drawing, that's the game. You killed it with the black and white. Music in black and white.
Thanks,
graphics,
bro.
Man.
Appreciate it.
All right, that's the last time I'm saying it, so just...
I will hold on to that for dear life.
Yes, do that. Thank you guys so much for being with us today on Music in Black and White. And we're out.